Good evening, everybody. I hope you had a lovely Easter break, copious amounts of chocolate. The weather at least was kind to us, so that was something to be thankful for. And I certainly had a lovely weekend, not least because I spent the past 4 days doing this. Now, before you report me for breaking government guidelines, let me just explain. I've been trying to be quite religious with my daily exercise and going for a walk, and it occurred to me a while ago that maybe I should just go for my walk in an outfit that made other people laugh, or namely relieved some of the boredom that children will be feeling looking out of their windows. So this weekend, instead of doing my normal walk in my exercise gear, I just happened to do it in a bear costume. Now, this post isn't about the benefits of role play, although if that's your thing, good for you. It is actually about the benefits of doing things for other people. Now, I'll admit, I have always been one of those embarrassing mums. In fact, I was raised by an embarrassing dad, so somewhere along the lines, it stayed in the genes. So when I thought this Easter weekend I might dress up as a bear, long story, the rabbit costume didn't arrive in time, I thought that it would be fun. I thought that kids would probably quite like it, but it didn't occur to me, despite the day job, quite how much I would get out of it. Studies tell us that doing good things for others is not an entirely altruistic standpoint. Altruism, defined as actions done for the benefit of others, activates combined areas in the prefrontal cortex of the brain that's associated with pleasure, social connection, and trust, releasing endorphins which boost happiness for us as well as the other people we help. Everyday life is full of acts of altruism or small acts of kindness, from holding a door open for someone when we used to be able to do that, to giving money to charity. Most people engage in altruistic behaviours because they're not expecting something back, but perhaps because they feel empathy for the person or group of people in a situation, or they see someone in distress and they want to relieve that for them. Now, of course, both those examples do give you something back, even if it's just relieving the distress that you see when someone else is suffering. And in all honesty, I've not thought long about the motivations behind why I decided to do it this weekend, but I only know that I did feel really rewarded and hugely humbled by the experience. Debate will rage forever whether human beings can ever do anything truly altruistic, but perhaps at this point in our life that doesn't really matter, and what's more useful to focus on is the circle of benefit to both people. Tiny random acts of kindness have been shown to bring positive benefits to the individual giver in terms of both mental and physical health, as well as the receiver. And planned acts of kindness, whether that to be towards strangers or those we have social ties to, has equal benefit in terms of boosting our well-being and happiness. What we do know is when we perceive somebody has done something for us just out of the kindness of their heart, we feel an inflated sense of psychological well-being. In other words, it matters more to us. I can only speak for myself when I say that what started out as something that I thought would be funny and bring a smile to some children and some bored parents became something that was incredibly rewarding for me. I, like everybody else at the moment, are suffering from a lack of human connection. And the fact that I could connect to people from a safe distance and bring a little bit of joy and laughter each morning filled me with a tremendous amount of motivation and encouragement. So if you are able to do something in your community or in the work that you're still doing that will help support other people through this period of time, you may find that the benefits you gain will be equally as transformative. While I'm not suggesting a way into well-being always revolves around fur and headgear, finding your own way to give back may just result in you finding a way not to give in. Happy Easter.